Well, joining us for more on this is Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi. Good to have you join us on TVC News at 7. One of the persons that have been declared wanted, Andrew Wine, has now responded to the allegations the police leveled against him of attempting to overthrow a democratically elected president. He says the protest should not be seen as treason. Are you aware of his response?
Well, good evening. I'm not aware of his response. And it's not a matter of argument or debate. The federal government and the police and other security agencies, they have commenced investigation into various criminal cases, and we have been able to identify certain individuals who have been fingered in the plans to truncate our democratic government and to have a forceful and unconstitutional change in government or leadership of this country. So it's not a matter to be debated whether they agree or not. We know that we have a case we are investigating, and we have our credible evidence to buttress our points, and the matter has been charged to court. Today we arraigned 10 suspects, and we have declared 2 wanted. The white man that has established himself and recruiting certain individuals to orchestrate problem and violence in Nigeria under the guise of peaceful protest. You recollect that before the protest, we actually made an announcement that we have intelligence that certain individuals will infiltrate protesters and cause mayhem. We also made it known that foreign mercenaries will come into Nigeria to hide under the guise of this peaceful protest, to foment trouble, to cause brouhaha in Nigeria. And all these are evident enough with what we experienced during the last End Bad Governance protests in Nigeria. So we have our suspects, we have our target. So it's not a matter, it's not a subject of debate or deliberation or argument, whether they agree or not. We have done what we should, and we continue to gather more credible evidence to prosecute whoever that has been found wanting in this regard. So police will not engage in such unnecessary arguments in the media, whether they agree or not.
All right, Mr.
Adejobi. Say something.
Yes, but
they
will
you say something, and we are ready to carry on with the case to see through more investigation in this regard. We are spreading our tentacles to all areas to make sure we still pick more suspects who have been fingered. The case has just commenced, and that today was the first time the police will address the media officially on this matter again. So we have been able to raise some issues, and we have been able to update Nigerians on the journey so far on this particular investigation. So whether they have responded or not.
I hear you, Mr. Adejobi. I hear you, but I really need to ask this other question. So would you still want to declare Andrew Wine as a wanted person? Is he at large for police to pick him up? Has an invitation been extended to him?
Well, with what information we have, he is not around, and he has been trying to get across to certain individuals to even talk to us. So if he's around, why can't he show? We actually want to see him because we need to question him and ask him certain questions. So if Mr. Andrew Wine is around, let him come. But we have tried our best to locate him. We have not been able to locate him. And the second man, Mr. Obinya, we have not seen any one of them. So instead of them, if they want to talk, let them come out and come and clear these allegations leveled against them.
All right. And would like to clarify news we see online that the IGP's tenure has been extended.
Well, I don't know. I'm not aware. That one is at the discretion of the president to declare or to announce the extension of tenure of the Inspector General of Police. The IGP didn't appoint himself. He was appointed by the government, the president, with the approval of the police council. So if there's going to be an extension of service, I think we should direct our questions to the federal government. It is not from the police. I am not competent to announce the extension of the IGP. Even the IG as a person is not competent to announce his extension in office. So I think the right channel is to find out from the government to know what's the decision of the president on that.
Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you.
In a related development now, well, this was actually the response from the Briton, Andrew Wine, who was accused by the Nigeria Police Force of inciting insurrection against President Bola Tinubu. And he has charged the Nigerian government not to treat protests as treason. Mr. Wine, in a statement, reacted to the police's allegation of building a network of sleeper cells to topple the Bola Tinubu administration. Recall that Nigeria Police Force said it raided and sealed Mr. Wine's bookshop located at the Abuja headquarters of the Nigeria Labour Congress. The government on Monday arraigned 10 Nigerians who participated in last month's nationwide protests in Abuja. Part of the charges against them was that they collaborated with the 70-year-old Briton with intent to destabilize Nigeria, called on the military to take over the government from President Bola Tinubu.